sport, and with the latest on league changes in football and news on the English rugby team to face Scotland in a fortnight's time, here's Rob.
Thanks, Anne. The latest campaigners for change in Scottish football have been accused of hiding their heads in the sand. 5 Premier clubs, Dundee United, Dunfermline, Kilmarnock, Motherwell and Raith, and all 10 teams in the First Division will meet on Thursday to consider voting for a switch from 4 leagues of 10, as it is at the moment, to a 16-12-12 setup. Rangers Secretary Campbell Ogilvie says reshuffling the numbers is no solution. Campbell Ogilvie has written an in-depth report on what he sees as the way forward for Scottish football. It's a discussion document which is being looked at by the clubs and authorities. He says Thursday's rebel talks make no sense.
How many teams make up a league? I think that decision comes at the end of the equation. There's many more aspects of the game have got to be looked at. Too many people look at the number of teams that make up a league as being the answer, but that's just hiding our heads in the sand.
The league's voting system gives the top 10 teams 4 votes each, 3 each in the First Division, 2 in the Second and 1 in the Third. Change won't happen next season unless the move gets 75 of the 100 votes. To change in time for the following season would need 66 votes. This was the sparse attendance at Morton against Partick Thistle on Saturday. First Division clubs with big overheads and small crowds are currently at the greatest risk of going out of business altogether. At the moment, there are 180 full-time players in the First Division. Just over 9,000 people watched Saturday's 5 matches in that division. It doesn't take an economics expert to see a huge imbalance.
I think if you look at the overheads, it's probably players' wages are causing the biggest problem. For too many years, too many clubs have relied on payouts through the Pools Promoters Association, etc. That money is drying up now, therefore the panic buttons are being pushed.
The smaller clubs can't survive by crowds alone. The big clubs say change for change's sake won't work.